This video breaks down Phase 1, removing non-stackable items from the system. Let's start off by explaining Phase number 1, which is removing the non-stackable items. So, Phase 1 here, if you stick in, these are going to go through really quick, but I'm just going to show you basically that it does sort them. We have nothing down in the chest here, so let's throw all the items that do not stack well, do not stack at all, and they very quickly ended up here, as you saw. I didn't even have time to finish throwing them all in before they were already sorted. So what happens here is, when you throw the items in here, pass to the hopper, and this hopper right here, kind of hard to see with the signs on here, but these hoppers all along the top here all point in that direction towards the final chest, towards the area where all of the non-stacked items will go. This right here is set up so that this comparator, redstone comparator, as soon as an item passes through this area, gets to this block right here, if it's any larger, if it's of the size of these items here, which are not stackable, it will take up enough space as to activate 2 spaces of redstone. Your items that are 16 stacking and 64 stacking by themselves are not enough to activate more than 1 piece of redstone. So as all the items go through here, they will go through one at a time, so you'll not end up with more than one in this. They just will continue to pass one item at a time. But what that does is it turns off this torch here, turns off this whole system, and this, right as it stands right now, this hopper right here is being powered by that torch up there, so that it cannot pull any items. But if it gets turned off, then it will pull the item from above down into here. And on my single player world, it seems that it's fast enough. You never know what's going to happen with a server type. The system that I created before would have taken into account server lag issues. So if you want to check out my ultimate comparator, ultimate inventory sorter system, then that will take into account lag issues of that such. But it'll pull it into this one if the item is large enough to be a single stack item. It will pull it down into this hopper, and then the hopper below it will pull it out of there and then push it into this chest. And that's how we end up with all items in this area down here. Let's just pull these back out again. You don't need to leave them there, and I'm going to show a demonstration when I'm done of all these items. So let's just get this all set up and ready. So that's the first section. All those items pulled out. Only items that are not able to stack will end up in this chest. And the reason why we've done that, we'll move on to Phase 2, which is the sorting helper. Continue watching the next video for the use of the sorting helper, and later in Phase 3 for the core of the system.